The people that I was with in the bar said, no, no way, couldn't be done. I come down and I try to tell people that I've done it. They say, no way. It used to be that skiing the head wall at Tuckerman's Ravine, okay, was the thing to be a great skier. And now it's become skiing the Grand.
You're taking it all away. As hunger goes by the day. What's making me stay underneath my skin? You make me quiver.
You know, Bill Briggs did the east face of Stettner to open everybody's eyes up. But of course, people look that next step, and this is that next step.
Doug Coombs and I decided to go try to ski the Otterbody on the east face of the Grand Teton.
I think the Otterbody Route is one of the premier routes off the Grand. It's the front face. You just stare at it from anywhere in Jackson Hole.
Well, then you've got a huge ski descent in a really outrageous place.
It can be skiable for literally like 1 week out of the whole year. Sometimes it's 1 day. Sometimes it's not skiable. I've seen it not skiable 5, 6 years in a row. You know, we stare at this thing day after day after day, and suddenly, like, poof, there it is, it's ready, let's go.
It's soft.
Yeah.
You guys beat through it before?
Yep.
Much harder at 6.
The goal was to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and we all hate getting up early. So we got up at like 2:30, and it was really warm out. See, you want to see it frozen at night and gradually warming throughout the day, and things just really didn't freeze. But we figured, well, we would just head on up there anyway.
We got clouds moving east and south. We got a south wind.
South wind is bad.
We got temperatures above freezing. Good. Seems like we're borderline. Well, what do you think?
I think that, you know, like you said, we might as well go up. But I suspect when we get to the bottom of the ford, it's still going to be super punchy there.
I think when we're in the ford, it's going to be the spot where if it's punchy as hell and deep,
We bail.
then we have to bail.
The biggest objective hazard was avalanches, and we felt really good about it because there had been an extremely warm cycle the week before, so a lot of really big stuff had slid out. But we were concerned that because that heat wave was still full on, that we could still have some big avalanches if we ended up there too late. The conditions were just not really falling into shape the way we were hoping they would, but the frame of mind we constantly stayed in was we'll always go until we can't go any further.
It started getting better and better. The ice felt better, the snow felt firmer, and suddenly we're like getting excited. We're saying, oh boy, maybe it stayed frozen up here.
You know, you're ice climbing, you're moving over rock with crampons on, and your skis are on your back, so it's awkward. Again, we didn't really think we were going to get a chance to ski because the exact weather conditions that were making the climbing good, we also knew was going to make the skiing kind of bad.
I like it, but I wouldn't ski it. That. Look at that. But maybe we need some patience. I don't know. Let's just take it one step at a time.
It's weird to think we were scared of the rapid warm-up, and now it's the milky cool-off.
We realized that the opposite of what we were worried about was happening. Because of thin clouds blocking the sun, there was actually no heating happening, and things were rock hard, just completely bulletproof. We were anticipating a really rapid melt-off, and instead it was really cold. There was a lot of wind that was keeping it cold. There were really thin clouds that were preventing the sun from getting through.
It went from too warm to too cold instantly. And there was a cold front coming in from the northwest. And we got up there thinking, oh, we got to ski this at 6 or 7 in the morning. And we actually ended up waiting, and we should have waited even longer. We're going to summit, and whatever happens after that, it just happens.
Summit. Yeah, nice. Feels like it's coming, huh? Yeah.
If you fall on the east face of the Grand, you know, that's a closed casket funeral. You know, one fall does it all.
Why don't you radio to him that it's not fun? It's dangerous.
When we originally wanted to ski this line, we wanted to do it very, very classy. You want to do it as pure as you can. And when we ran into the ice, you know, the purity started to go away and the survival started to take over. You really want soft corn snow, and we didn't have it. And we had bulletproof. Luckily the bulletproof was only 35, 40 degrees. We couldn't get it purchased with our edges. And when you can't get purchased with an edge and you're hanging your butt off the Grand Teton, the feeling isn't too good.
The weight, we jumped the gun. It's super bulletproof. We're gonna hang out and let it soften up more.
We don't like it. We want to wait. We're going to anchor in.
Did you copy that? Yeah, Teepe copies.
We've totally gotten over anxious. We've jumped the gun. It's completely bulletproof. It's slide for life conditions. It's not that steep, but if you do catch an edge, you're going to go the distance.
I got a great cam placement here. Yes. I bet it's 9:30.
We knew once we got to the first rappel into the Otterbody, we'd be okay. And so we got to that first rappel, we rappelled into the Otterbody, and luckily by then we'd lost so much elevation. By then it was really warm. A lot of things hadn't been going our way that morning. Finally, what we had really come for, which was the Otterbody, it couldn't have been in better condition. It was perfect.
Skiing the Otterbody patch, it's just glued on to the side of the mountain. There's cliffs all around you, huge drops, waterfalls, everything. The ambiance is beyond belief. The feeling is just incredible. I just felt really good there, and I just said, I'll just do what I always do. And I just went on autopilot and just skied it.
You know, finally being able to open up some turns and let loose. I mean, that's what we had come for. And
you know, so you gotta nail it, and that's a really good feeling, just being totally focused, concentrating, and enjoying it. You know, it wasn't beyond my ski ability at all. I don't even think it's steeper than 50 degrees, but it's where it's at, you know, and how you got there. You're so focused at that moment, and you're looking ahead, and you don't look off the cliffs. I mean, the exposure there, I don't know. You know, what's exposure? Exposure is 100 feet or is it 1,000 feet? Well, right there it was 1,000 feet.
it was a really pleasant surprise getting to the Otterbody and realizing we were going to actually get to ski it. You know, you finally get your reward, and there's some satisfaction there, realizing, okay, you know, part of what we anticipated was right. You know, we're not here too late. It's not shedding, you know, and it's really good skiing.
We were hoping to ski all the way down the tail of the Otterbody like I had done previously, but once we got in the shade, we realized that verglass was back. And it looked like snow, but there was that glaze again. And we started to wrap a little high, probably 1 or 2 rappels that if it had been perfect conditions, we could have skied it all the way down to the pinch. And that was the goal. But you know, you want to survive, so we started wrapping, and actually the wraps were kind of fun. You had to do V-threads through the ice, we used pickets, we used every kind of little rappel trick. And that was kind of fun, you know, pickets, dead men, pieces of wood, V-threads, ice screws, stoppers, cams. I mean, we just pulled out the whole gamut and just said, we got to get off this thing, and we got to get off it fast. And we went into like full teamwork.
You know, but I guess in the end, even if we hadn't gotten turns on the Otterbody, it's not like it's not so much a success or failure thing. You're just enjoying being up there.
It's all about the journey, you know? And sometimes the reward is the ski.
In essence, what it is it sets a challenge, okay? that people want to aspire to, okay? And I'm delighted that it turned out that way.
Jimmy Zell was a visionary skier. The Otterbody was one of his visions.
You make your estimates of things, then you have to go do it to prove it, you know.
In the end, skiing and climbing, it's all pretty selfish, you know. We're just out there trying to have fun for ourselves and hopefully inspire other people to do fun things as well.